There is one more album that I got in my Ketchup CD package, and there is one which I got from eBay. Why are they in one unboxing? Because they are the same album, just two versions. Why did I get them from different places? I'll get to that. So, I finally got Ms W's here, which kind of does a wear thingy, or we are here, and that's pretty cool. I like the idea of the name a lot. So there's the portrait version. I got it new from Ketchup CD, and I got it from an eBay seller. I got the still life version from an eBay seller. And yeah, I got the extra photo book thingy with that. Let's start with that because it's like preview for the other version. It kind of sucks that I don't have it for the other now, but whatever. I can just not keep it with the album and then I'll be like, oh, that's really nice. So they are most likely just pictures of the other albums. I think that's pretty cool. If you pre-ordered it and only got one, you still get to see some pictures of the other one if you only have money for one. Because really, that's your only excuse for only getting one version. So, the thing is that this album comes with a CD plate, and I'm so nervous about the CD plate for this one, so I had to get my desired CD plate with the still life version. And why didn't I get the same thing for the portrait? Actually, because my friend got my desired CD plate, but I really want to get her bias for her. I don't know if it's possible. Let's hope it is. So, this is not new, and I usually don't like buying used albums because then I don't help with the sales, but technically this seller basically bought all these albums to like sell them, so in a way it does help because they wouldn't have bought this many if they won't sell them with the CD plates. So there's a difference between that and then just people like clearing out their collection. Because when it's a clearing out their collection, it's basically just not helping the sales at all because it's already counted. So yeah, let's see the portrait version. So there's the front. Not a fan of that, it's kind of boring. And although this album is full of just solo songs, I love them so much, especially Rents. Like Paradise, I love it. When I'm listening to that Where You At, I just always end up listening to Paradise as well. So let's hide all the things in this. Oh wow. Oh! Oh no! I did get this! Yay! I'm gonna look through that then. So I think I pulled out everything. I didn't know it was in the inside. Then it's... Okay, there's the CD plate as well. So let's see the still life version of this little thingy. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Well, all the pictures are beautiful. Here's Aaron. If you have been following my channel for long, you know that Aaron is supposed to be my bias. But there's a story to that people don't know, that the reason why he was my bias is because JR was already Sammy's bias. I always wanted to bias like JR, but I didn't like we just really agreed on without really talking about having different biases, and she always picked first, so I was like, well, I do like Aaron as well, so I was like, okay, whatever. But then now that I got more into New East, I'm like, JR is so obviously my type of bias, like the way he speaks is already like screaming like the bias, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? So let's try to do this without revealing the CD plate. I don't know if that's possible. So, whoa, I really like this. Yeah, pretty recently I saw, or at least listened to Alessia's unboxing, and yeah, I really like the cover of this. Like, this is a typical glued notebook kind of packaging, like Attribution would do, but the cover is pretty sturdy. Yeah, he definitely looks like Minky. I just finished watching, because this is my first live, and it's like I already loved Minky for long. Not that long, but I did love him already. And it's like so awkward, like they don't look that much alike, but when UKiss hair is done the same way, and he does like smile, like this closed lip smile, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like they can look really similar in certain angles. Like not just, oh, a tiny bit looks like, but they definitely, in some angles, it looks like the same person, just older. Aww. I can hear him speaking. Like, Previous 101 barely started and I was like, oh, we have a problem here. And if you remember my ranking of the Previous 101 trainees, season 2 trainees, yeah, it was quite obvious that the 2 Hotshot members would be at the top, but I'm like, who was third? Who was third? Already done. I mean, I quite like the fact that Aaron was not in Produce 101. It would be so awkward if all of them went. But like this, he would be less popular. But at least people like know, oh, the other member who didn't, so they pay attention to him, I think. Like because it's only one member. Like if it would be like 3, it would be quite hard to pay attention. It's technically not hard, but people don't like it. So I think it's like worked out pretty fine for them. I really like these set of pictures. I really like JR as well for that. And there is our sexy bandit, Backhaul. I realized that I really like this stage name because it still sounds very much a Korean name, but it's unique, so I like it. I'm so happy I finally have these albums. I wanted them since they came out, but things just happened, and then CD plates, and so and then nobody listed, only the CD plates. What am I supposed to do with only the CD plate? Like, I hate when sellers do that. Like, I get it that the photo card or a poster or a postcard, whatever, is listed without the album, but listing a CD plate without the album is like the stupidest thing ever. Like, I hope no one buys them. Like, don't support that weird thing. Why are you so pretty? To be honest, now that Minhyun is not here, and like he's in 101, I like him in 101 and I want him back in News, but I started to like these 4 together so much. I mean, I do see the empty space of Minhyun, it's not bad, but it's like Minhyun would be my 5th bias here. And that's so weird to think about, because originally I counted him as like the other member I really like. So I don't know, I still like him. Don't get me wrong on that. I like all 5 of the newest members. It's just, I started to pay so much attention to these 4 that, well. Plus, you know, in 101 I have my own biases. I do like Minhyun, but it's like always I have my couple biases. I'm like trying so hard to not look at the CD plate. There's the lyrics. Not looking at the CD plate. Some things too, it's pretty long. I love it. JR wrote the longest. And then the group picture looks so awkward without Minhyun. I don't like group pictures without Minhyun. W waiting. Okay, there is the CD plate, which I'm only gonna show at the end. Yes, and then let's see the what's this? Still life version. So weird. Like, I actually feel that this was like used, at least opened. It's kind of weird. I really like this front thingy that they do the double. Like, feels really good when you open it. It's just like basic stuff, and then where or W here with the checklist. So let's get to the photos. I prefer this photo book. The other one is artsy, but just casual photo shoot is like my weakness. Like, this is the best thing ever that they release ever. I mean, now that Padis has money, and now that News is popular, they're gonna get great stuff, and I'm excited to see that. And I really hope, because their contracts are gonna end, when is that, 2019? So basically the year that Minhyun comes back. Like, that is not so good if you think about it. So, and Aaron looking great with his hair. Like, that is not good because they debuted in the first half of the year. So I really hope they resign for at least 3 years. I mean, Pledis kind of sucks, but you know, like, I want to see a successful 5-member UiS together. I think we all do. Like, oh, why do you look so good? Like, stop. Like, ew. Like, no. Stop looking like actually manly. Like, that makes me feel awkward with K-pop idols. Don't particularly mind, but like, you're younger than me, sister. Oh god, he looks so good, like they all do. Stop. Oh, there's his hand. You can't miss his hand. It's like, I just look at this part of Minky or Ran and you're like, no wonder that they actually grew his hair out and like had that concept for him, because like, well, I find it so weird that basically was the least popular in Produce 101. I guess they really didn't give him screen time, but I think he really wasn't like, how do you say it? Wasn't like being the same that everyone saw in UiS before, everyone who biased him before, so I guess that's why. But again, people actually say things like, my bias in UiS is Ren because he stands out to me. Like to pretty much, well, like to everyone, every single person who watches their MVs, because he has long blonde hair. So he does stand out. Like, what is that sentence? Oh, he's my bias because he stands out to me. Like, don't use that sentence to ridiculously like standout member who ridiculously stands out really. Oh, there is something else in here. Yeah, that's just the Pledis ad. I didn't know the salary included. I have double Pledis ad. So it's just so awkward when people say that, like, to a member that obviously stands out, like everyone can see it, and then they say things like they're my bias because they stand out, like. Like, what do you actually mean by that? I really like these Aaron pictures here. So many of them. I like it how now the lyrics are scattered in the fit a bit more. JR is so beautiful. He's too beautiful for this earth. It's just like, what are you even? And then he starts speaking and I'm like, already a poodle on the floor. Because like, I can't handle it. Like, stop speaking. I mean, don't ever stop speaking. You know what I mean? They're just those types of voices. I can't explain. I'm actually thinking about doing a video like that voice. Basically just title that. Like, I heard JS in ONF speaking and I was like, oh crap. And why did I even question who my bias was? Because I didn't hear them speak. As soon as I heard them, like, yeah, JS is my bias. Same with Jeff, but in fact, it's like, I can't. So there's a thanks to. Yeah, now they are in 2 different pages. Some credits, and some white page with W written, and then the CD plate I got for this one. This is not random, so I'm gonna show this first, but let's look at this page. There's the names written there, and there's this pocket in the middle. Actually, the seller just put this album in a bubble mailer, so I'm surprised it didn't arrive like half bent. And the CD, when I pulled it out, like sticking out like at the top for like 2 centimeters almost, so I was like, yeah, that's not nice. And I of course got the JR's CD. So there is this for this version. And now let's see everything else for the portrait version. I mean, yeah, I didn't get photo cards like this, but that's another thing for the future. I should have all their albums first. So let's see the CD plate. I'm actually like proud of myself that I didn't peek, so I don't know who this is. Don't tell me it's... Well, I got JR. We don't have to trade with my friend. Why is this like crappy quality? I'm gonna ask her. That looks... I mean, it looks better on camera, but it is actually pretty crappy quality of the picture. Well, oh, and like I'm gonna show that. Like W here is written like that on the back cover, so that's pretty cool. So you don't have to trade, I guess. Okay, I had this feeling. I had it. So some Platycad. There is some more Platycad. Now let's look at the poster. I'm gonna turn the photo card upside down. And I got Aaron. Yeah, he just has to be my other bias. I don't mind, I don't care that much about who I got as a poster, so that's why I dared to buy it random. So I'm gonna put it at the JR page though to like mark it. Then let's see the unit card. I got Becco and Ren. I got all the members. That is fun. I really like this card. I'm not really like looking to trade the unit cards, to be honest. I just really like them, as at least the ones I've seen so far. They are really cute, so. Oh my god, my very first JR for the card. I mean, it's like 25% chance, so it's not impossible, so. I saw the JR there. Aw, yay. I mean, I guess I need 3 more. I don't know if I want to collect his cards for the other releases. I mean, I'm fine with... I'm not gonna do anything with the Aaron cards that I have so far. That's like... I might just make like 1 Aaron page of a rare card and then just keep collecting JR or something. I don't know. I didn't think that much about it yet. I just wanted JR for this release. He had funny hairs before anyway, so usually Aaron's cards look better anyway. So, they are pretty cute. I like these albums a lot. They are much bigger than I originally thought they are, but I mean, I should have just looked like better when I saw unboxings. So I really like the cover of this. I actually don't mind that it's not hardcover because they are pretty sturdy. So. I'm happy with my pulls. I got all the members. I mean, technically I would trade the poster, but I really don't want to ship it anyway, so like, I'm fine with having Aaron, and like this I can actually have all the members for this one release. And then I don't know, I have the CD plates! So thank you so much for watching, and please support New East, and let's keep supporting them and hope they resign at least for 3 years so they can be together for 4 more years at least and actually do music together and be popular. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, I actually wonder if who would be more popular that year, like right after 101, like these bands, and be like, because 101 is really popular, so like I think adding him back would even like shoot New East more up. So I'm actually quite curious to see that. And 17 has so many members, so they have that advantage. Like if you like more than half of them, you already like technically more people than you like in New East, because there's only 5 boys in New East. Yeah, interesting. Actually, when 17 debuted, it was really hard in New East, like, but same with 17, they had like no equipment or anything, so it's like, that is what it was in big shit. So, like, I always wondered, like, what if, yeah, then it would have been Dino's, like, Dino not being in 17 because he's the youngest. What if just, like, simply, like, entire New East is added to 17 boys and they actually debuted as a 17 member group? This would have been awkward, and at that time I would not have thought that Produce 101 like this happens and happens for them. Of course, now I'm glad that they didn't, but that time it was like, just do something that is just, and then they didn't, and I was like mad, but then they had Q's and Canvas at least. Actually, I'm pretty glad that they got to have 2 releases last year. Yeah, I still need Q's, I do have Canvas at least, so, and I'm getting a Christmas present now, which is news. So, yeah, I still need a couple albums because I decided I do want DBSK and Sleep Talking as well. I never thought I would want those albums. Now I did. So thank you so much for watching and bye!